But you're surprised she's standing up, Inga? Oh man, that poor little duck is hurting like the worst I've ever seen a little duck hurt. I'm just getting set up here. I don't know. You probably can see the red. You see that? That's raw flesh, folks. Like she is like raw. So I'm gonna bring it out here so that I can show you. I wonder if I should probably turn the camera around. Hang on here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. This way I can make sure that I'm showing you, because you got to see this. I said I wasn't gonna show you, but you got to see it. It's the worst. It's the worst I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this ever. And I've been doing how many thousands of ducks? It's the worst. It's the worst. That's all I can say. Oh, I'm going to show it. You don't have to tell me to show it. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to get the surgical gloves on because I don't want to be purple. It's bad. And you know, she's not quacking. Do you hear the noise? She's in pain. All right, little duck. We're going to show the world what a brutal rape is. Hang on. Okay, calm down, little duck. Oh, man. And she's such a big girl. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, man, this is so bad. Oh, folks. Look at this. That is, I've never seen anything like this. Never. Like her flesh is actually ripped off, folks. Like she's, hang on. Don't fight me. Hang on, little duck. She doesn't have a lot of fight in her. It's almost like she knows I'm trying to help her. I'm so sorry I didn't go earlier. Man, I tell you, I wish these new people or people that watch the show just don't jump on when there's something bad, you know, so that we know them, who they are, because, you know, we have so many, well, you know what the false alarms were like this year. Drove me freaking nuts. People just crying wolf. Oh, duck's got diarrhea, run, man. Then we actually have a real problem, and because we don't know the guy, you know, we don't take him serious. Because this damage could have been like 1/3 the amount of damage if I would have caught it at the beginning. Hang on, little girl. I just want to make sure I got everything here. This is like so bad. But I think she'll make it. She just needs the ICU. Well, put it this way. If Stripper can make it and have her neck ripped to the bone, let's just take a look at your underside. Okay. You're looking pretty good there. And she's such a massive duck. Like, she's so big. She's as big as a drake, folks. Like, I wouldn't doubt this duck. If you cleaned her up for cooking, she's a 7-pound female duck. That's how big this duck is. Like, we just can't lose her. This duck will produce lots of big babies. Oh, duck, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, man. This is on me for not listening. totally on me. I take responsibility. I dropped the ball. I effed up. That's what I did. That's what I did. I gotta start listening to people that I think that are wrong. But watch, now we'll get a rash of false alarms. Watch, now we'll get the trolls coming and just drive us nuts with troll stuff. You watch. Hey, little duck. You got food. You got water. It's nice and warm in here. It's clean. She tried to jump out. She's actually got an amazing amount of strength to her, considering her condition. I'm totally shocked. The amount of what do you call it? Oomph, zest. Her eye. That's it's foam. It'll clear up. If it doesn't clear up, I'll put eye drops on it. But it happens. But that is the worst rape victim I've ever seen. Unbelievable, eh? Brazilians? No, strength, man. Just the strength. Yeah, I think she's crying. She's not. The eye, Vulcanaz. It's the foam. She's probably. There's a little bit of trauma. Should clear up, but doesn't. I put eye drops. But a lot of that's the foam. It's just a buildup. They get it from just stress. They can get it from an infection, a sinus infection also can cause that. Well, she's cleaning herself. Here. Still looking at me. Her. So, but she's hurting. She's not making that happy duck sound. She's big. I'm telling you, folks. Like, this is a massive female. Massive female. Like, she's bigger than a drake. Like, put it this way. If I didn't know ducks, I'd say it's a drake because she's that big. But we'll make her better. It's amazing how fast they recoup, especially if they like this. You know, they get away like this in a clean location, water. You know, like. You know, she's trying to dry herself. That's why she's flapping her wings like that. Oh, she's bigger than Marble Duck. Marble Duck wasn't this big. This is a big duck, folks. But we owe a big thank you to I guess, Vulcanaz. She's not happy, though. You can hear it in her voice. But like, look at the size of her, folks. Like, she is massive. I don't even really get the idea of it in the video, but she's like almost a foot wide at the bottom. No, Sylvia. For some reason, stripper doesn't put off any, I guess you'd say, pheromones to attract the males. She doesn't attract males. I don't know what. I think because she's so stunted or screwed up. But this girl was obviously putting off lots because she got the attention today. But she's one of my chocolate head ducks. And I only have 2 of them left. No, you don't bring friends in situations like this, folks. This is ICU. Do you have people staying with you when you're in ICU? This is intensive care unit. This is when you're by yourself and you just rest and heal. This isn't a social club. When you come into the house, it's serious, okay? So, poor little duck. Man, one of my little chocolate head ducks. Okay, Kim. Okay, I'm gonna because we're splitting hairs here on the ICU. Do you crawl into bed in the ICU with the person, like sit in the room? So bring another duck in here beside another cage, but you can't put a duck in with her. She's hurt. You don't go to ICU. Oh, can I cuddle into bed with you? It doesn't work that way, folks. General cares down in the barn in the other hospital where there's 2 ducks in the same room. Okay. Oh, this duck needs like serious rest. She just needs like laying around doing nothing. I can put a cage beside her. No, I can't, Kim. No, I can't. You don't come into the house unless you're seriously hurt. That's the way it works. The house is not. No, you weren't asking, Kim. You were telling me what to do. But the house is serious stuff. Okay, to come into the house is serious. It ain't good. Usually, when you come into the house, the thing after the house is called an axe. So just hope we don't go to the axe stage. She needs to sleep. She just needs to lay there and sleep. She's got fresh water. She's got like fresh food. She's got clean straw. She just needs to sleep and heal, you know. And we'll see how fast her skin comes back. What, bring a Canada Goose into the ICU with her? How do we get to Canada Geese when we're talking about a rape victim here? I hope she feels better too, Juanita, in the morning. My feet didn't sweat today. Does that make any sense? And I was in a warm garage with my boots on. Does that make any sense? And I'm outside in the cold. Some people have no idea. Brian, get the hammer and find the nail head because you hit it. No, old socks, they weren't on sale. But I had no coat on. My feet are totally dry today. It doesn't make any sense. But yet out in the cold, my feet sweat. Bizarre. Hello, Ed Pen. I'm in menopause. That's what it is. Man, the answer was that simple. Oh, yeah, man. Sometimes, I try to make things so complicated. Oh, it's so simple. Menopause. All my problems are solved. I just gotta get estrogen injections, or become a soy boy. That's what I could do. Become a soy boy, and then I wouldn't have this problem. This wouldn't grow either, right? If I was a soy boy, that's what I eat. I eat soybeans, lots of them. Or a vet visit, some soy, I'd be fixed up. Soy boy Matt. Okay, you're pushing it, ain't guy? You're pushing it. All right, folks. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing for supper. Because guess what I forgot to do? Put my big duck that's in the fridge in the oven. and it's a 3-hour duck because it's 7.8 pounds. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for supper because I'm not eating supper at 8:30 tonight. The duck's in the it's in the oven. I mean, it's in the fridge. I'm not having much luck here and figuring out what I'm going to do. Going straight to my hips. How? I'm not even eating. No, I'm going to save my pancakes. I don't for the only way I do pancakes right now if I what you call it? If I cook bacon. No, I don't want pizza. Oh, Mickey wants me to bring stripper in. Stripper doesn't need to be in. I'm wondering my quiche, but the quiche would take 50 minutes. I'd have to throw it in the oven. It'd be 50 minutes from now, which isn't the end of the world. 6:30. Yeah. I'm gonna go get myself a quiche. Because 50 minutes is all it would take. And I would have a supper. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye because now I have to run over to the garage and get a quiche. No, I'm not gonna mukbang the quiche. I'm just gonna have the quiche myself. Hot bath? I don't have a bath. I don't have a shower. Oh, Inga, you don't nuke pastry. Oh, that'd be like so mushy. It's gotta be reheated in the oven. So that the pastry. You know, have you ever nuked pastry? It's like it goes like a cardboard, wet cardboard. That's what it is, wet cardboard. So your flaky crust is wet cardboard. That sucks. I'll pass on that. No. I don't have any bread to have grilled cheese. I don't eat bread. I'm gonna say goodbye. Nuke and leftover pizza just as bad. Nuke and leftover pizza, same thing. Wet cardboard crust. It's just bad. But you learn these things in life, right? Unless you don't mind eating slop, then nuke it all. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight. We got the little hospital duck in, and we can't do much more than that, can we? So, well, I can anyways. And I've got to. I'm gonna clean out my freezer. That's what I'm gonna do right now, also, while my oven is preheating for the quiche. Because I got my butter over in the garage. So I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna go get my supper out of the other freezer. So next time we have an emergency, but that we don't know the person, I guess we gotta start taking them a little more serious, eh? Because, man, I wish that guy, that Vulcanized guy, we would hear from him more often, and we would have paid attention. Because we could have, like, 2 hours earlier, maybe even, what was it? Yeah, 2 hours earlier. Anyways, poor duck. I feel so bad. But I gotta leave the light on. I gotta come back out here anyways. She's gonna take a little while to relax. Poor little duck. Well, Kelly, be shy, and then look what happens to a duck. If you don't join the club and chat so we know who everybody is, then when you yell wolf, we'll just laugh at you. Oh, Vulcanized, he's got some serious street cred now, man. He's got duck cred, I guess we'd call it, eh? That's what he's got. We pay attention to what that guy says. He obviously had his eyes glued to the screen to catch this. All right, I'm going to say goodnight and go get my supper. Thank you, Vulcanaz. I wish I would listen to you like two and a half hours earlier when you first told us.
Volky should be her name. Well, we'll see. She's such a little cute duck. All right, I gotta say goodbye. So I'm getting sad here looking at my screw up.